Hello, goddesses! Welcome back to Habits of a Goddess YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I manifested my dream home. Shout out to one of my lovely listeners that requested this video on this channel. I'm excited to share with you guys all the tips on how you can attract and manifest, whether it's your dream home, your dream car, a new career, a new relationship. You can apply this to any area in your life. And also stay tuned to the end because I will be sharing with you guys an upcoming workshop around vision boards that we're going to have. So I'll have that link below in the description box too as well. I'm excited to share that with you guys. So continue watching. Okay, so oh my god, I literally found these journals literally right before I started filming this because I was like, I know I have journals around here that has what I was like literally manifesting in this like space. Like I know I have it. I just gotta find it, and I did. So I am going to share with you guys tip number 1 on how you can manifest and attract your dream home or anything that you desire, but particularly dream home, and give you a little story time. So this is a journal. I believe this is probably like one of the first journals that I really started journaling the things that I wanted to attract in my life. In 2015, this story is all going to tie together, so I have to like share it because it's part of the journey. And the title of this journal is called Dream Big, which is amazing. But in 2015, that was the first year I started going to therapy. And that was also a time where I learned how to journal and create vision boards. So in this journal, you see the dates, December the 25th on Christmas, 2015. I wrote down my goals for the 2016 year coming up. And one of my goals on here was to own my own house. Now, I didn't get my home until 2019, but the key thing is to already taking it from your mind to piece of paper, because time is an illusion and you don't know how the universe is going to deliver what you desire. You don't know when it's going to come, how it's going to come to you, and it's not your job to figure out the how. Your job is to figure out, your only job is to have the desire. So also one of my I'm just gonna like read to you guys like some things I journaled was to become debt free, to save each week a certain amount of money that to go towards my home, to volunteer to organizations that help promote confidence and self-esteem with young girls, to travel more often out of the country, start an image consultant business, start my online boutique, what else, visit New York, clean up my credit, take a different business class. Like these were some of the things that I wrote down in this journal, and all of this has come into fruition. Like all of this in this journal, I've done it. Like so that is the power of manifestation, is journaling or scripting. Some people like to call it scripting. It's the same thing because pretty much you write or you script down your desires. So if you are starting this journey on manifesting your dream home, is to write it down in a journal that you can reflect back on when you already attract the thing that you desire, because you're going to, trust me, once you write it down, you're going to attract it. You have no other choice, because you already you have that desire in you that the universe is going to co-create to bring to you. So journaling was the first thing I did. And then until 2018, when I got my home, between 2015 and 2019, I'm going to share with you guys what I'm going to share with you guys between 2015 and to 2019, what I did in the meantime. So I wasn't sitting around waiting or just thinking about a house. I was truly enjoying the moment, or I was working on other things that I started attracting in my life. I do have like pictures and videos I'll share with you guys on the side. I do remember hosting several vision board parties over the years. And that was pretty much the catapult of starting attracting things visually. So I created a vision board and I created a Pinterest board as well. And I started looking for things that I desire in my dream home. For example, I love to cook. So I knew I wanted a beautiful kitchen right away. And I started searching for images that reflect to my personal style. So I started looking at marble kitchens, and I have like a cute picture that I posted like on my IG stories. And I do remember saying like, I see myself cooking in this kitchen and talking and sharing inspirational videos. I remember at the time I was so hooked on like Les Brown. He's a motivational speaker. So I think I like used to quote him all the time on my IG stories. And I just remember just creating like a vision board. I started taking things from my Pinterest board and putting it on my personal IG stories and IG page. Also, I created a vision board. I don't have it no longer with me because when I moved into my new home, I didn't really take anything with me. And just over the years, things that I've manifested, I just kind of threw away the vision board because I no longer needed it. But I do remember finding pictures in magazines that reflected to the things I desire. So I would cut out kitchen that looked like a marble kitchen, or I would cut out like a picture of a beautiful bedroom, like so furniture that I wanted in my new home. I remember also like putting like debt free on my vision board because I knew that I needed to work on my credit, which is important, which we're going to talk about. But I knew those things were so important because there's one thing of sitting and writing down like what you desire, but there's also taking aligned action, which is so important. So I knew that I had to match the thing that I desire. And so I do have like some notes on my phone I am going to share with you guys. So when I say that law of attraction, manifestation, all of that works, and it's all about having belief and faith that the thing is already yours. But you also have to take an account of matching up for the thing that you desire. When you become a recipient for the dream home, you attract it. So give you guys a perfect example, my own story. I remember there was things on my personal credit that I needed to take care of, things that I needed to do financially to help me get on the right track to attracting my home, because those are things that are not just going to disappear. An underwriter is going to see everything. So I knew that I needed to align myself with people that were more financial literate, more than me, to start learning how to navigate and be on track to attracting my dream home. So one of the financial advisors that was like my advisor in my head, I would read books like The Automatic Millionaire by David Bach. I would find resources that could teach me how to take care of my finances, whether that was taking care of my credit. My credit could be at a rate that will be great for purchasing a home so I can get lower interest. Whether that was learning how to save money so I can have towards my down payment. But one of the biggest things that I took away was that when you start working towards paying off debt, that will free up and allow you to have more of an opportunity, like more flexibility and what you're searching for. So okay guys, so the camera kind of went hot for a second, but I'm gonna pick up where I left off. I do have like my phone because I have some notes. I don't want to miss out anything that I'm gonna share with you guys. But one of the things I knew on my journey was that I had to become a match vibrational for the home. So how did it feel to me when I say I desire a home? How does it feel when I say I desire to cook in a beautiful marble countertop, white cabinet kitchen? I'm not gonna lie, I had a little doubt and fear behind those feelings of those words because I knew that I needed to take care of some financial things. And so I was able to start my journey financially and build up my savings account to go towards my dream home, but I also took care of things that were on my credit. So I started watching Dave Ramsey. If you guys are not familiar with Dave Ramsey, he has like tons and tons of resources out here that you can watch, that will teach you on how to pay off debt quick and how you can save money and just give you a whole financial literacy teaching on that. So I would listen to him and I would apply that knowledge in my personal life. So I started paying off debt. I paid off my car. I paid off student loan. I was able to have more money because I no longer was using that money to pay towards debt. So that was one of the things, was paying off debt really quick, and I did that before I applied for my mortgage. So once I did that, I applied for a mortgage loan, and then I was given a quote on like a rate based off the amount of loan that I wanted. And then I hired a realtor. So shout out to Carrie. She is my realtor, and she's amazing because I told her from the beginning what I desired, what I was looking for, and I knew that I wanted a beautiful kitchen. I knew I wanted a spacious home. I knew I wanted my home to be like fresh, clean, just like almost like a model home, like almost like a home that you see on Pinterest. And she definitely helped me achieve that goal. So I do have like some videos, some clips I'm going to share with you guys in this video. And I remember that journey like it was yesterday. So I remember her sending me a text message and letting me know that there is a new community, that they are in the phase 1 and they are building townhomes, and we can go look at them. So I remember us going to look at them. So it wasn't finished because the townhome that I purchased, they had like cabinets and countertops installed, but the floor was completely like, there was no floor down, there was no toilets, there was no shower, there was no paint on the wall. It was like brand new. But I love that because I had a vision for myself. I already knew how my kitchen was going to be. I already knew how my bedroom was going to be. I knew how my closet was going to be. And so I remember putting down my earnest money. And for those who may not know what that is, earnest money is like good faith. It means that you're going to purchase this home. You're just going to get a house inspection and check it out before you continue the process. And so I did that. But in the meantime, it took about 60 days to close on my home. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. I mean, something can happen and you don't get approved. Guys, I'm in heaven right now. Like, look at this. So many decisions to make. So many decisions. This is cute. The type of marble I want. Oh, what is this? It's nice. It's the garage. Guys, look at my view of the city. My view of the city. Hi.
You know where?
This is the builder. He's the guy who built my house.
Hello.
Hold on, I gotta stand up so we can both be in it.
Hello.
This is my builder. He's like, hello.
I tell you, you have perfect timing.
Or there can be something on your credit that just throws off the process. So many things definitely happened during that period, and it gave me so much anxiety, I'm not gonna lie. But I remember going to my favorite spot to go like hike in nature. I remember going there, and I just remember like praying and just asking God to let everything go smooth and let everything work in my favor. also, in the meantime, to pick my spirit up and keep my spirit high, I started picking out things for my home. Like, this was before I literally signed the dotted line and got the keys to the house. So I started going to different warehouses that specialize in marble, and I started picking out my countertops. I even got like a price quote for that. I even put down a deposit. I even had them come out and measure my countertops, even though the house wasn't yet mine. Like, I was acting like it was already mine. Like, that's the energy that I started putting out, because I knew that I needed to channel and focus my energy towards the things that I desire. And so that put me in that space of like, this is mine. Like, the universe is going to deliver it to me. There's going to be a smooth sailing to the finish line. This house is mine. I'm going to start decorating it. I'm going to start hiring a painter, because the cabinets were already installed, so it wasn't the color that I wanted, but that was an easy fix. It's just cosmetics. And I remember posting like a video and saying like, thank you, God, I got a brand new home, spanking new. And no one knew, but behind the scenes, I had so many hiccups. I mean, I remember I had paid for stainless steel appliances, and literally the day before closing, they had black appliance in the house, and it was like the wrong appliance, and they had to like fix that. I remember actually on the closing day, I had to bring in additional $500 because the tax had went up overnight for that county, for that property. And so it was just like little small things like that. Looking back, I can like laugh, but in that moment it was so stressful to me. But I just kind of remember just reaffirming that, Jasmine, you came this far. You didn't come this far for nothing, and that everything that you desire is working out in your favor. So just let the universe work for you. Like, let the universe do the hard work. So I remember doing that process of just going through and looking through the house and making sure that it was, finished touchings, having like an inspector come in just to make sure that it was good. Even though it's a brand new home, there shouldn't be anything wrong with it, but just like little things like that. So I really stayed in that energy of frequency of just acting like the home was already mine, and I was able to get it at an amazing price because it was like a first build in the community, and over the course of 2 years the value have definitely went up. But looking at that back then, I remember my mindset, I kept reaffirming. I was also using this app called The Secret. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Bob Proctor, but he definitely talks about The Secret. And I remember downloading that app, and I would write down the things that I wanted to attract. And I remember The Secret gives you a check every day. So like every day you get a check, and you could spend it on whatever. I would spend the money on furniture for the house. Like, this is like a check from the universe. I would spend the money on furniture from the house. So I would go online and start shopping and picking out my furniture. I remember getting the cost of how much the marble was going to cost to put on my countertops. I remember like using the universe check for that as well. And so yeah, so I pretty much like I said, I was acting like it was already mine. And that energy, that frequency can really transform like your mindset, because you go from worrying, you go from doubt, you go from limit to belief to being confident and like having conviction, like this is it. There's no turning back. This is what I want. This is my desire. We're going forward. And so that's the energy I stayed in through the process. And I have like videos, clips, you guys can look at it. Me on closing day, I'm actually wearing the dress that I closed on my home. And I just remember being so proud of myself because it was a journey. I had to learn how to let go of control, let go of how it's going to come to me. I didn't know that I was going to buy a brand new home. I didn't even think that I could obtain, a brand new home. I just thought that I had to buy a second home, or like a used home. And so that goes to say, like, trust the universe, because the universe knew that I deserved something that was brand new, that was easy to, live in. You didn't have to worry about fixing up anything. I did fix, like, redo my kitchen, but those were like things I wanted to just do anyways, because like I said, there was nothing wrong with my kitchen. It was brand new, but I just wanted to customize it to my personal liking. And you're gonna do that when you go into a house. Even if it's brand new, there's gonna be something that you want to change, which is totally fine. So um yeah, so that was pretty much my process of manifesting my home. Like I said, I first started out with journaling, pretty much scripting and writing down my desire. Like I said, I wrote it down on my journal on December 25th, 2015. And I, created a vision board, like, the following couple of years over time. And I ended up hosting like a vision board party too as well. Like, I remember the year before I bought my home, I had a big vision board party. And so that to me was like putting out in the universe what I desire, and just having like good intentions, and just staying in the frequency of gratitude, thanking God, thanking the universe for my home, like it was already mine. And so that pretty much helped me. And then also becoming a match for the house, meaning I worked on my credit, I saved up the money through my business, paying myself a percentage each week, and put it in a separate account that was geared towards my dream home, and paid off my car, paid off my student loan. And once I freed up myself from debt, I was able to attract my home. And so I truly believe that if I would have got a home before then, it wouldn't have been exactly what I wanted. I feel like I would have settled. So always have patience with your desires, because it's going to come. You don't know how it's going to come to you, which is totally fine. And it's not your job to figure out the how. But always know that the best of the best you deserve, and it's going to happen in a unique experience for you. One advice I would definitely give to anyone who desires to manifest a dream home is that when you are starting that process, limit who you tell. I didn't really go and tell everyone that I was going to buy a house, because I know a lot of times people can install their fear, their limited beliefs. They can say, oh, this is the wrong time to purchase a home because interest rates are high, or there's no house on the market. Like I said, I bought my house in 2018. And people were trying to tell me to wait until 2020, just based off of their limitations. So the advice that I have for you guys, if you are starting the process of purchasing your own dream home, is write it in your journal. And the only person that should know about your dream home is your banker, and your realtor. Your significant other, if you're married, or if you're, if you're buying the home together. Yeah, I would just limit it to like very, very small people like that. So in that process, I didn't really have people telling me that I couldn't do it, because by the time I had already started the process, it was like my faith and belief was so strong that I was getting this house that no one could tell me different. So that is my advice for anyone who is searching, is starting the journey of purchasing your dream home. And yeah, so pretty much that is my story on how I manifested my dream home. And if you guys have any questions for me, please comment below. I will answer them my best. Also, I want to invite you lovely ladies. I am going to be hosting a vision board workshop party. And I did like an IG live, and you guys said that you would love for the vision board party to happen in December before the new year. So I am going to have a link below where you guys can learn more about the vision board party. You can sign up. It will be saved and you can rewatch it. So if you're not available to tune in live for the vision board party, you can always rewatch it and replay it. And as many times as you want, you'll have lifetime access. So don't worry about that. But I will have all the information below if you want to learn how to create your own vision board so you can manifest your dream home or a new relationship, new career, new car, whatever it is, because you can apply this to all areas of your life. And also it's going to be a workshop filled with lots of just tips on how you can attract and manifest your desires. So thank you, lovely goddesses, for watching this video. If you have any questions, like I said, comment below. Make sure you guys are subscribed to this channel. We're so close to 1,000, so let's get there. My goal is to reach 1,000 by 2022. So I'm excited for that, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next YouTube video. Happy manifestations, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, goddesses.